And now it's time for the tale of the tape. She always brings bad intentions. Jessica McCaskill, she weighed in at 65.8 kilos, 168 centimeters tall with a reach of 175. And in this corner, it's Clarissa Shields. She's 5'8" with a reach of 68.1 inches.
There is no...
It's the Cask Killer, Jessica McCaskill, quite simply one of the best fighters in the world today. Clarissa Shields, the greatest woman fighter of all time, or so she says. Hard to argue when you look at her decorated career.
As soon as the bell goes, don't blink. That fight could be over.
This bout is scheduled for 12 rounds of boxing. Fighting out of the red corner from Chicago, Illinois, here is a women's two-weight division world champion and an undisputed women's welterweight champion of the world, Jessica McCaskill. Fighting out of the blue corner, and ladies and gentlemen, here is the two-time gold medalist from Flint, Michigan, a three-weight division world champion and an undisputed women's 154-pound champion of the world, Clarissa Shields.
The fans are ready, and it looks like the fighters are now ready.
Which fans are going to be happy? Which fans are going to be sad? I don't know, but it's the argument I love.
These two have certainly talked the talk. Now they've got to walk the walk. And there's the bell to start the round. The jab doesn't quite connect. She throws a punch. Looks like a little change of strategy here, trying to loosen up the flow a little bit. Who did more work in the gym? That's what it might come down to, considering how hot and humid it is today.
If you are on the losing side of this fight and the heat is on, it's the worst place to be. So you've got to make sure you've prepped right for this. And right now, I'm looking at a fight that doesn't look like they're prepped right.
Some nice exchanges from both women in this round. An uppercut does not score.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them more than happy.
They exchange punches. Good one. Looks like a little bit of a strategy change here, loosening up the technique. There's a counter shot. Throws the jab, but does not score. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. Nice counter. So much for defensive abilities. Let's talk about McCaskill in that last round. That was almost a 10-8 round. Complete dominance.
Stop.
We're hoping for an all-action slugfest. The last round was mastered for her, Johnny. How does she keep the momentum going?
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything worked. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won it hands down.
When you're fighting a counterpuncher, you want to bait them in. Where was the deep? Oh, that changes everything! And down they go! And look at that body shot. They couldn't have thrown it any better.
Where did that come from? What a shot!
1, 2, 3, 4. So this fight will continue, but how can they get back into this bout?
The corner needs to think nice and sharp. They know their fight. They know what their fight's capable of doing and what their fight can and cannot take. This is going to be a tough decision to make.
We're at the halfway point. There's no doubt who's won this round so far.
The corners must be so happy. Down to a T. Play the plan out to a T. If they can pick up momentum and do this over and over again.
So much for defensive abilities. The Castilla goes down. Let's see that again.
That's lights out right there.
The referee says they can continue, but how much more do they have left?
But now it's about getting back to the corner, freshen up, get new instructions given to you, and they've got to G you up. They've got to tell you what you're doing wrong and what you're doing right.
Final 10 seconds here, unless we get some late drama. I think we all know who won this round. The perfect counter lands. Whoa, and you saw the balance. Oh, and that changes everything. And down they go. Thank goodness we've got instant replay. We get to see it again.
A shot from the gods took her out.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Let's talk about McCaskill in that last round.
They believe their fighter has it in the tank.
They ring the bell, and here we go. We're hoping for an all-action slugfest. They ring the bell, and here we go. She wasn't ready for that counter. Misses with the jab. A swing and a miss with that jab. This fighter's completely content to sit back and let you make the first move. That's where they thrive.
They have got great ring IQ. Counter punch.
Oh, McCaskill just got caught. She's in trouble. And it appears they weathered the storm. How? I'm not sure.
Now they've got to wake up. They've got to get on the back foot, clear the head a little bit, then jump back into it again. It's all about the hustle. Get back on it.
The building is going bananas. Will they see a huge upset here? These two are the perfect dance partners. She's got the opportunity of a lifetime, but has it slipped her by?
It's been a tough round so far. It's been a tough round. What do they do? What do they tell them when they go back to the corner? How are they going to get through this? Defense is everything because they got shot once. They know they can get caught again. So for now, just defense. Work on defense. Blocking and stopping and shooting.
She throws the jab, but it doesn't score. Looks like they're going to try and be a little more elusive. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. Oh, we rarely see McCaskill hurt, but she is now. Let's talk about McCaskill in that last round. Well, things certainly aren't going her way. She's been on the back foot. She's got to turn the... They ring the bell, and here we go. So not the best round, but let's see if they can turn it around here.
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. They've got to come out now and style it out. Get on the back foot, jab, rest on the jab. Be smart and pop until your legs come back. Then put the pressure on.
She throws a punch. Good counter shot by her. Swing and a miss with the hook. That one will count. Nice idea with the jab, but does not land. Back and forth they go. Neither fighter willing to back down. And what a shot. Another clinch.
Had to hold on, getting hurt every time the punches land.
Trying to fight like Roy Jones Jr. now, bouncing on the toes. Punch. And that was it. That was the big shot we were waiting for. A true champion knows how to get out of trouble after they get into trouble, and that's what she's done right there.
Got caught sleeping on the job. What do? You step back, steady yourself, recompose yourself.
Very close round with 10 seconds to go. And they got caught. And they're down, trying to make it up before 10 as the referee continues the count. I want to see that again from a different angle.
I need to see that again.
Talk about McCaskill in that last round. You've got to wonder how big of a factor that... And there's the bell to start the round. Desperate times call for desperate measures, Johnny. She just got dropped in that last round. Got to change something in the game plan here to turn this around.
What a heavy knockdown. How are they going to come back from that? They staggered back to the corner. They've got to freshen them up, alert them again, get them back on point again. This round, they've got to coast around. Don't get involved. Give yourself another 3 minutes.
An upset of the year, perhaps, right before our eyes. And it appears the onslaught is over, at least for now.
Bean Days now needs to steady the pace. Get the pace back to normal.
Right hand. Well, you know, in this division, we're going to see a lot of combinations, a lot of counter-punching.
Because they're so big, because they can punch, because they've got the weight behind them, they may not be connecting, but trust me, when they connect...
The defense failed them. And at some point, the corner needs to decide and they're down just when you thought it couldn't get any worse. As you can see, that powerful body shot froze her in her tracks. Let's watch it one more time.
That's lights out right there. One, two, three, four, five, six, seven, eight, nine, 10.
You heard that right, ladies and gentlemen. A knockout victory and one of the biggest surprises of the year.
Accuracy, power, punch, perfect. That was her.